So this is about the gadgets, because people have asked me about the gadgets, how do you get them, where do they come from? Well, you noticed we're on the desktop, and I'm going to right click, and when you go straight down, screen resolution, gadgets, click right there. So now, here we are, gadgets. And the only one that doesn't work is the weather. But I always like having the calendar, so I just put the mouse over it and just say right click. I like having the clock, put the mouse over it, right click, add, and sometimes, now the slideshow, I can add that. I can also add a puzzle. This is the Windows Media, and this is an RSS feed. RSS feed is basically a computer without pictures. You just read everything. Everything comes in there. And that just shows you what's selected right now, the feed headlines. It just tells you what they are, what version they are as well. Slideshow 1.00. Well, they don't even do this anymore. There's not even a, because they said it was bringing in viruses. So that's it for that. However, first thing I want to do is let me move some of these over. And you notice these little things on the side, these little gray things. They're great because you need them to drag the gadget. Here you have options. This little, it's a wrench, and here you just close it. I'm going to click on this little wrench that says options, and here show second hand. So now I get to see the second hand go around. Click OK, and now there we have it. I'm going to move this down. And here, I know, can you believe it's the 15th of the month already? Well, I double clicked there on it and it went there, but here, larger size. Click right in there and it gives you the larger size. I'm going to move it up. Actually, I'm going to switch these around. I'm going to put the clock at the top, calendar in the middle, and now over here I'll put the pictures. Now these are pictures from your own library or from the computer. Has pictures. You can go with the sample pictures or my pictures. So the sample pictures, and there's no transition, which means this is almost like a PowerPoint presentation because you can tell it how many seconds. Every 5 seconds we will have a checkerboard dissolve. I'll click OK. And we can get a larger size. Let me move that up. So these are the sample pictures. And every 5 seconds now we're going to see something different. This is a puzzle. So if you get really bored, click on options. You have different puzzles in here. 11 to be exact. And you go through them, and then this is what you can play with. If you don't have solitaire, and that's it. So and so on, like you haven't done this before. Then we have the Windows Media Center. If we click here on the options, this select what to display, new TV recordings, new internet TV, time of transition. I don't have any of those, so I'll just cancel this and I will X out. But you see, this is if you want to, if you've been recording TV on this. The RSS feed, let's click here, that made it bigger. And then you view the headlines. Now this may not work. Oh, this is an old one. Yeah, you have to update this. Yeah, you can read this online, and you can always subscribe, use live bookmarks. Wait. Yeah, you can use live bookmarks, choose an application, choose my Yahoo, whatever, and then it will give you all these live updates for the different feeds in your in that. So you basically no pictures. You read everything. I read enough. I'm not going to read the news. I'm just going to close these. Oh, oops. Close this one. Cancel. And then just minimize that. And then X out of this. So what I will do is make this smaller if I keep it around. Make this smaller, or just X that out and just keep this. But now you know what the gadgets are for. I like having the clock, and the calendar comes in handy on the Windows side. So does the clock. So when I open something, what will happen is that you can see the calendar if you're working on some, or if I have Microsoft Word open and I'm working on something. Then I can see the calendar. If I want to make sure that the information is correct. But yeah, that's a good thing to have a calendar nearby. So those are the end of the gadgets, and there aren't any new ones either. So pretty much, if you ever get a laptop, Windows 7, and it has gadgets, this is all you're going to get. They stopped the gadgets. They stopped a whole bunch of things because they said that they were downloading viruses and they were dangerous and they were giving us all these cautions. So just go with what they've got left. See you in the next video.